Welcome to the channel, everyone. Well, we're making a mess today. When you're making a mess, you're getting stuff done, right? Hopefully. Okay, so I'm gonna get my 400 motor on my run stand here. You can see it. I just took off the 427 big block, and you can see I got a mess. I'm gonna have to. I want to make a water pump plug because that is causing a real mess. So I think I'm gonna figure out how to make like a water pump plug where once I pull the hose off, I can put that plug on there, and then it won't leak everywhere and it won't make such a mess. I had a little bit of a hard time getting this thing off, not the bell housing mount, but these mounts, and I think that big block is so dang heavy and it was tilted sideways and I just couldn't get the pressure off the bolt, and I struggled. Hopefully a small block won't do that, but yeah, it went on a lot easier than it come off for some reason. But anyway, back to my 400 here. You can see I got it off my engine stand there. I've got a Flexplate. This is a heavy duty Hayes Flexplate. It's SFI approved. So it's like I believe like a racing thing. It's heavy duty. That's what I want. I want a good one. I got some ARP bolts to go with that. I'm gonna throw that on there. I've got a starter, Proform high torque starter, same as I used on Dad's. Really like that starter. I may throw that on here right now while I can see the engagement of the teeth on that starter, because this is like a 168 tooth flywheel, which is something odd. I don't think I've used the 168. We usually use the 153, but yeah, motor mounts. I had to clean the threads out because it was full of paint. These are the motor mounts for my run stand. I got paint all over this, so I cleaned that off real nice. You don't want any of those surfaces contaminated or whatever. You want everything clean so it's nice and flat. Cleaned off this. This had some paint. So I think I'm ready to put that flywheel on. Yeah, let's get the flywheel on, I guess. Okay, so we're not starting out real good. I got open the ARP bolts. Most of these have little instructions with torque specs. They tell you what to do with their assembly lube and everything like that. But I believe these bolts are for a two-piece rear seal here. I've got these BluePrint engines are the newer one-piece. It'll bolt on and everything, but there's such a big head that I can't get my wrench. There's no room for the wrench here. Once it's in there, see it, there's no room for the wrench. So I think I'm just gonna I got some bolts here. I'm just gonna use some standard bolts for the engine stand. Once I pull it off the engine stand, I'll swap it out. I'll get the right, probably ARP. ARP must have a smaller headed bolt, but anyway, yeah. Not starting out real well here. Well, there it is. They go on the engine stand a lot easier than they come off. Of course, it could be that big block is just so dang heavy that it's just cumbersome to do anything with that. The engine stand rolls really, really nice with this little small block on it. Yeah, that big block is just really, really heavy. But anyway, it's on there. I had to put the spacer on the starter here to get it away from the flex plate according to the directions. But yeah, got my bell housing on, and I got to get this thing all built, and I'll be able to run it on the stand here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you.